It's the march to the championship.
West Regional Final. We've got Ohio State against Wichita State. Welcome to the Linemakers on Sporting News. I'm Micah Roberts with Ricky Herod. Ricky, this is an intriguing matchup because we've seen the Buckeyes win 11 straight games. They've covered 8 of their last 11, but Wichita State is on a roll right now.
Wichita State's been arguably as impressive as anybody in the tournament with a double-digit win over Pitt. Beat Gonzaga and just dominate LaSalle. Now, it might have been a LaSalle team that was a little bit tired. 4 games. There was their 4th game. But, yeah, I mean, you can't argue with how impressive the Shockers have been.
Now, before the tournament started, this game would have had a point spread of maybe Buckeyes 6.5 or 7. We had a little debate, you, myself, and Richie Baccelleri talking about what the number would be. I was thinking 5.5, 5. Both you guys stuck to 4.5. That's kind of where we're at now, 4.5,
well,
5.
Yeah, Micah, the power rating says it would come about 7. But as impressive as Wichita State's been, I think it comes more like 4.5, maybe 5. But you're looking at an Ohio State team that won a buzzer beater against Iowa State on Aaron Craft's three. They won a buzzer beater. They won a buzzer beater tonight against Arizona on Quentin Ross's NBA 3.
Yep.
And Wichita State has just been pounding teams. So, yeah, I think you got to adjust it down a little bit.
Now, to me, when I look at the Buckeyes here, the positive I see that, yeah, okay, they won by 3 in their last 2 games against teams that they were favored. They didn't cover the games. But the fact that it wasn't Deshaun Thomas that was making the shot, the fact that it was Ross, the fact that it was Kraft, and we also saw Sam Thompson have a great game against Arizona, I think they got a little more firepower here. My big question in this game is the rebounding edge that Wichita State has shown. They're monsters inside, beasts, always hold a commanding rebounding edge. Can they do it against the Big Ten Buckeyes?
I think they can, Micah. I don't think there's a big size advantage. And I said, and you're right, with Ohio State, they've had different guys step up, and Sam Thompson has stepped up. But Quentin Ross, 17 tonight against Arizona, 9 straight at one point in a critical point in the second half, and the game-winning 3. So they've had people step up. But as far as the rebounding goes, yeah, I think Wichita State can hang with them. I don't see an edge on the front line on either side, to be honest with you.
All right, final verdict. If you had to take a side here with the points, let's say we're putting up 4.5, but let's say it was 5 points there. Is that a must take for Wichita State?
Well, to me, the way Wichita State is playing right now, and the fact that Ohio State has played a couple of buzzer games in a row, I think you have to side with taking the points. If you just look at the way the season's gone all year and everybody beats everybody, I think that you would have to take a strong look at taking the dog in this spot.
All right, well, I'll be rooting for the Buckeyes. But as Rick, he makes a lot of sense taking the points in the spot. Buckeyes haven't covered their last 2, but we think the Shockers value with the points.